So good morning, guys. Am I audible?
Yes, good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Okay. So let's wait for others to join. So no response from Khalil Ahmed. So he is going to be joined or we can start. So we finish leave today, I think. Okay. Okay, guys. So we can start. So hi everyone. So I hope you are all doing well today. So I'm Vijay, Salesforce developer with 4 years experience. So I'm excited to share my knowledge today, guys, to you. So today we are going to see about the NXT. So NXT is one of our product. Okay. So no code platform, like you know. So NXT is a Salesforce implemented product to create, manage dynamic forms, questionnaires, and PDF. So we without code, we can able to create forms, questionnaires, and PDFs using our data model. Okay. So let me share my screen. So if you have any doubts, stop me. I will explain that. Okay. So before going to the NXT, so we can able to understand that data model. So in the data model, we have these objects. So question book objects, question, option, answer book, answer, field meta, and translation. So let's see one by one which objects going to be which usage. Okay. So this is the question book object we are going to use. So it acts as a container for multiple questions. Okay. Let's say I'm going to so create one form like this. So this form is my container. Okay. So question book acts as this container only. So question is this four field. Okay. So this four field have label and its properties like placeholder label is required or not. So these are all the questions properties. Okay. So this container is our question book. In the child object, we have used the questions. So that will be our form fields. Okay. So this is the question object. So question object is child of question book. Okay. So let's say we have we have one form. So with 5 questions means 5 fields only. So we are going to create in a form in 5 questions. That means we are going to show 5 fields in our forms like this. So option object is used based on the question type. Let's say I'm going to show one drop down field in my form. So let's say in drop down means, so I'm going to show one gender field. Okay. So gender means it has some values, right? So male, female, and other options. So based on the question type, we have used the option object. Okay. So it is related to the questions. So option object is child of the question object. So answer book, same like question book, but here answer book act as the container of the answer. So let's say I'm going to answer some questions in our form. So that question, the answer will be stored in the answer book. Okay. Same like that question book. So if you have any doubts, concerns, let me know. I will explain clearly. So same like questions we have, yeah, voice.
Hey sir, I have joined the class late. What does mean NXT means?
NXT means next only, just our Salesforce product, no code platform.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So in the text NXT, we have data model. I'm explaining the data model only for now. Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Yeah. So we have the answer. So answer to answer object. So answer is child of the answer object. Same like question book and questions. We have answer book and answers. So it contains the information about the question being answered, the answer itself. Okay. So field meta. So field meta is nothing but we are going to include the fields information. Okay. Name, label, type, value. So like that value, we have used that field meta object. So next is the translation. So we have used this form. Let's say we have used this form, but we need to do the translation here means we can use that object translation object. We can able to translate these forms fields like label, placeholder, and title, anything. So translation object is the used to translate our form fields. So this is the object relationship diagram. So so this is our question book. So in our question book, we have multiple questions. So based on the question type, we have options. Okay. So like checkbox type, radio, and drop down. So these questions are with the option only. So then we can use that option object. So answer book, same like that. Answer book related list, we have answers. And translation. So field meta is used for that questions properties. So this is the object relationship diagram of the NXT. So let's see the objects fields one by one. So this is the question book object. So we have used these fields in that object. Okay. So this each fields used for each purpose. So like likewise we have used this next, back, submit, cancel. This all the objects used for the show the buttons in our forms. Okay. So so same likewise we have used multiple fields on the question book. So we have question object. This is the question object structure. So here we have some useful fields like error message. We have dynamically create a form. So we have mentioned the placeholder and question text and error message. So we have implemented the reusable lightning web components for this data model. So I will explain. So we have controlled field size. So field position, that means question number. So likewise, we have used this question object. So option, we have this option value only. And which questions options. So I already told you. So our option will be child relationship with question. So based on the question type, we have options. So same like that field meta, we have the fields properties here. So answer book, we have answers to store the particular answer for the question book questions. So translation object, we can able to translate the form fields using this structure. So let's say, so let's see one real-time example, then you can understand more. So after installing our NXT product, so you can install the NXT product in our App Exchange. So just to go for our App Exchange and type for Ranger NXT. So we have the our NXT product. Okay. So you can get it using this button. So after installing the NXT, so go to the app launcher and type for NXT. So this is our NXT product app. So here we have question book questions. So I have already implemented one question book. Let me show you guys. So here I have set up the business registration form. So here I have used these fields as questions. So this is the container of our form. So this is called the question book. So in the question book related list, we have multiple questions. So based on the question type, second. So based on the question type, we have multiple questions. So text type question, text area, drop down, and book type. So let me explain. So let's say I'm going to show one this text question here to capture the business owner. Okay. So I'm going to question book later list and we're going to create one question to store the business owner. So this is that question. So here I have given the question type as text because I'm going to store one text value here. So and so question label will be question owner and the placeholder will be enter. So we have given dynamically for each and every properties of that field, like error message, title, subtext, so everything. So using this styling info, we can able to make that question is record or not. So is hide or is side is used to show the that question in UI or not. So read only is that field will be writable or readable. So we can control. Also, we can control the size of the field. Okay. Let's say I'm given 6 here. It will take off of the screen in the question book. I mean form. So this is the registration form. So I hope you all guys know that column bootstrap class. So column MD12, column MD6. So MD12 means size is 12. It will take the MD12. Okay. So I have given business owner size as 6 and business name size as 6. That's why it will act as in a single row. We have two fields, right? So I have given that size as 6 and 6. That's why it will show like this. So likewise, I have created these questions to generate the forms. So after this, we got this business registration form. Okay. So without code, we have implemented one forms in 5 or 6 minutes. Okay. So let's say we have implemented one form builder component. This is LWC component. So let's see this about. So this is the form builder component. So using this component, we can able to create questions and do properties easily. So it provide easy interface to define question size, order, placeholder, and text everything. Okay. So we have implemented the data model, but every time I'm going to the Salesforce, so every time I'm going to create one by one questions. It's hard, right? So that's why we have implemented the form builder, like Google Forms. Google Forms, right? So using this form builder, we can able to uh, create a form easily. So this is the form builder structure. Let's create one question book. So I'm going to create one employee information form using the form builder so that you can understand easily. Okay. So so unique file here we can do anything. Okay. Just I have created the container now. So in that container, we have the form builder tab. So using this tab, we can able to create the forms. So here I'm going to give the title. So employee information. After giving the title, I'm going to add one text field. So here we can able to adjust the size. Okay. So I'm going to resize this field. So based on this size information, it will act as small or big one. Okay. So just I'm going to give 6. And element number, we can able to reorder the size. So here I am giving the first name. So I have added the another field with the size 6. So we need to give unique identifier for each and every field. So last name. And what is that next? So I'm going to create one gender field. So gender means here the option objects going to be used. Okay. So I'm going to add one drop down field. Here gender. So size will be 12. This is our question 3. So here we can able to add the question options. Okay. So gender have some unique identifiers. One, second option, third option. Here I'm going male, female, other. So I have added one drop down field here with the three options: male, female, and other. Okay. The next I'm going to add on, going to store on email. So we can use email. This is our fourth question. Make this field as size 6. So this also going to be 6. So we have better UA. So finally, I'm going to add one address. For address, I have used the text area field. So question 5. So we can place the placeholder also. So enter your primary address like that. So here enter name. Name and email. So let's say I'm going to save this. For now, we have created total number of 6 questions in that form. Okay. So going to preview. So here that 6 question. Gender, we have that male option. So email, first name, last name, and additional information field will be text area, for which we added. So I'm going to add save and cancel button here. So for save and cancel button, we have used this array of object to show the buttons in the UI. Okay. So let's say action section have given this. Say, okay, unique identifier. Registration. Click. So here we can able to see that save and clear button. Okay. So we have implemented one page without coding. So this form builder in under development. So in future version will be it will be in more use easy. But for now we have able to create that form which we mentioned. So likewise we can able to do questionnaire also. Okay. So let me explain that questionnaire concept. Let's say I'm going to give to test you guys. So that I need to create aptitude question here. So I have created these 30 questions under the question book. So questionnaire is a concept to give answer question one by one. So this is our aptitude assessment book. So we have these options. So this option means it is radio option. So we have created the radio question and with the 4 options. So for option, we have used that option object. Let's see. So this is our first question. In our related list, we have that 4 option. This 4 option will be there. Okay. So here in each and every field, we have lookup field like self lookup with question. So this act as our next question. Let's say this is our first question. What will be the next means? I need to give the next question here. Okay. So my synonyms of van is my first question and yon is my second question means I need to tag second question here, next question here. So the same like the way we can define the questions, each questions with the position. Okay. So after set up the questionnaire, just we can able to answer these questions. So using this questionnaire, we can able to do the customer satisfaction surveys, assessment like the way. So we can able to use this all the components built from the LWC only. Okay. So likewise, we can able to answer multiple questions. So here, that is our last question, which I answered. So in the detail page, so each and every field will be act as in that button section is act as an button, and the tracking fields will be used for some trackings, and the summary info we have implemented for to show the summary text. So So we have answered the questions, right? So let's say I have answered the 10 questions. In the answer book, we have answers, same like that question book. So this is the answer which I given this question. So synonyms of when I have given grow. So like this way, you can able to store the answers. So form builder and the book question forms and questionnaire is our Salesforce one of the features. So next. So we have implemented this LWC component question booklet. So question book booklet and questionnaire and QB preview. This 4 will be there in that 4 tabs. Okay. So like the same way, we can able to create a dynamic form, dynamic PDFs. So let's say one example. So I have this I have set up the question book for to print the performa invoice. Okay. So quotation. So in this question book, we have 13 questions. So based on the question type and questions styling, we can able to do the PDF. Okay. So here, this is the skeleton of the PDF which we implemented using the NXT. So here, based on the question type, we can able to do the skeleton for the invoice. Okay. So here I'm using that one image type question. Here I have called one book to store the for information. So this is the label type question. So this also one question book with 2 questions. So likewise, I am using the table question to store the information, items information. So after creating these, set up these fields, we have used already I told to you, so field meta, right? So field meta is used to store the dynamic value in the each question. So likewise, we have mentioned this queries information in that each field to store the value in that PDF. Okay. So I'm going to show you that PDF values with values. Okay. Let's say I'm going to select one job order and give print performer. So this is our NXT page we have implemented and tagged with the answers. Okay, answers means value, dynamic value. So we can able to bind any object's value in the PDF. Okay, I'm going to print. So we can able to set up the header, footer. I have used the table type questions. One down. So final end goal is to print to generate the PDF dynamically with using any type of objects. The Salesforce. So likewise, we have using the quotation also. So let's explain that setup. So this is our container. That means our PDF. Okay. So this question book acts as our PDF. In the related list, we have logo question. For the logo, I have used the image type questions. So in that question properties, I have used the title field to store that image URL. Okay. And we have style field to apply the dynamic style. So using this NXT, we can able to dynamically apply the styling for question book and each questions. So next, I am going to show one details in right side. So that I am using the one question book here. So based on the size, that question will be aligned. Already I told you, right? So image type I have given 6 means it will align to the left hand side. So I have given 6 here. So HZ details I want to show in right side of that image. So I'm giving the 6 here. That's why we got that details in that right side. So here. So this 6 size accept this image. In right side we have called one details. So likewise we have implement the skeleton using the NXT data model. Okay, that here. So let's say, so we can able to apply the styling in each and every fields on the forms. So before using the style, so let's say I want to bold that labels fields. So after apply the styling, it would be like this only. So we can able to address the styling part. Okay. So for the translation, we can able to apply the translation also. Let's say here English is used. So after I am using the German, so this question book will be like this. So field restriction is, let's say we have used one question book. So I'm going to that question book. Let's do it. So this is our form. Okay. Let's say I'm going to hide one field here. Means I'm going to form builder. I'm going to hide this last field. Okay. This drop down field means we can able to do this side checkbox and give save. After we save, so that question is not there, right? So let's say I'm going to enable that question. So say true. So I'm going to make this field as read only. Without hide, I'm going to read act as an read only. So let's say I'm giving the read only. So we are not able to write this field. Okay. Likewise, using the questions properties, we can able to align the fields, styles, properties dynamically. So that is the next is goal. So I think I have covered all the things. Next. Okay. So these all the components implemented in LWC only. So here, if you have any concern, doubts, clarifications.
No, sir.
Okay. Anybody? So after we have 11:41, right? So I'm going to give one task to you guys. Okay. So I want one reusable component. Okay. LWC component. So it should be accept the text. So let me share the task. So this is the objective of the task. So I want one input field, input component. Okay. So it dynamically accept the following properties like label, placeholder, value. So is read only or not, that field is record or not. Okay. That simple component. I want everyone to do this component. Okay. So let's say I'm going to use, I'm working on that one project. Okay. So in that project, every time when I use that text field, I'm going to every time, not I'm going to create every time this component. I just create one usable component, reusable component, and use it every um, place of the project. Okay, that is our goal. That is the correct way. So every time you are doing one component, it should be in dynamic way. So we can able to reuse that component. Okay. So understood this task or not? I'm audible, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
So need a one input LWC component with accept this following properties. Okay. So any one of these special person, I need to request to share the screen to implement this. Don't worry, I will help you. This session is going to be learn something only. So I am with you. So who is going to be? Don't worry, I will help you. Any one person. No one is there. Right. Who is that luckiest person? I told I will help you. Okay. So do you have developer edition org, right, guys? I hope you all are having that tailored account with developer edition org, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So you can do this component, right? So let me share this task. So this is the task. Any doubts are there in this task? Just I want one input component. Same like that we have in NXT, right? We have this input field. So we have this input field in dynamically. Okay. That's why we have provide this input properties like placeholder, label, all the things in dynamically. So this would be one of part of learning only. So 27 members are there, no one volunteer. Let's see. Okay. So already anybody done the LWC classes? I think Riya's already done in LWC components. So don't shy to ask question to me, and you can speak anything here. Okay. So whatever happens, it is learning only. Anybody, any one person, I want to share the screen and implement that one component.
Bro, can I share?
Yes, no problem. Yes, yes. Already you are working in LWC component, right?
Yes.
So I want everyone to do this parallelly. Okay.
Can I create new folder or?
You can create new folder or new project, anything. Okay. So you already have developer product, right?
Yes. What to name the component? What can I do?
Yeah. Give Control Shift key. Yeah, you can do anything anyway. Input component. You can name like that. Okay. As for now, anything. So here. In that metadata file, you need to give target files, right? To show in the UI. So Lightning app page, Lightning record page, where you going to be shown. Yeah.
Okay. Then
Then what is your idea for now? We are going to
need,
show one input field, right? So
I want
we
to
can
see
use Lightning input component.
task.
Lightning input tag. So you can create one input tag. In LWC, we have Lightning input tag, right? So you can.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Why we are using that lightning card? What's the meaning of that?
Which Lightning card you are asking?
I think that lightning card is a title.
Like you are asking about Lightning input, right?
Already I know about lightning input, but I have no idea about that lightning card. Mostly we're
Yeah,
using
Lightning card is just you have one card in your
card like
page.
a title.
Card means Lightning card title means so we can give the title of the card.
Okay, thank you.
So what can I in value default value?
Yeah, we are going to store. So this all the properties we are going to get as input, okay, dynamically. So you need to use the flower bracket, and inside that
Okay.
you can use the properties. First you can give properties. Okay. So you are aware of that properties like TAPI, at track. So you can use that input property at TAPI. So that TAPI means so that value came from parent. Okay. So we have 1 minute only.
Hi, bro. J, bro.
Yes, Abdullah. Yeah.
Is that we needed to create two components for this task?
No, only one. Just you
Then why we
can.
need to create give a AP
Yeah.
creator?
We can just. I'm going to tell about that dynamic values only.
Okay. Okay.
Just getting the dynamic value. That's it. Yeah, we can use that in parent component. Is any other parent component.
Okay, bro.
But our need is we are going to get that inputs dynamically. Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
So you have that understanding, right?
Yeah.
So that is need. Yeah. That's a good question, Abdullah.
Okay.
Bro, you have to create a checkbox for read only or
Yeah, you need to create Boolean property. You can give false default value. Small if. Yeah. Okay.
bro, how can I get the value?
You can give RTPA each and every property. Okay. Because every property will be dynamically we are going to get. So you are understand that concept, right? So every property will be input to this component. You can give false here. Instead of given true for is record, you can give false. Yeah. You have missed a letter E.
Sir,
Yeah, you need to give is record. I mean record and read only property in the input. Okay. Yeah.
sir, why we are using AT API?
Because that is input component. Okay. Input property. So when we are going to use RTP means this component inputs are came from somewhere. Somewhere means parent component, anything. So we are going to capture the properties dynamically, right? That's why we are using this RTAPI decorator.
Okay, sir.
So RTAPI decorator is used to communicate the parent-child relationship. Okay. From the parent, we can able to create the call this component.
Okay, bro. Can I deploy?
Okay.
I have to put a button for handle change or
Yeah, this is okay. You can complete and we will discuss this in later session. Okay. But you have understand this concept, right? The reusable component. Okay. So I hope you are learned something today class, guys. So you can stop your screen as in thanks. So we will review this in further classes. Okay. Okay, guys. Any concern, any doubts, any clarification, any feedbacks about NXT and reusable component? So if you want to install the NXT, you can go for App Exchange and type for Ranger NXT. You can use that. Okay. So thank you guys. Have a nice day. We will meet further classes.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.